Jacksonville, Florida. Supposed neutral ground for these two old rivals. Not a lot of distance separates the two, and when they come here for this clash, it can define a season, no matter what's happened before, what might happen after. Glad to have you with us from TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars in the heart of Duval in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The give from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Right down the gut of the field. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Wall. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Now they'll run the draw. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, and two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollack, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and
What?
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He'll try to take it back. The 30.
Come on,
Stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has him set up in business.
That's crazy.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Etienne. Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
What's going on, my guy? 7-0. I just started a nigga on 4th and goal.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
You got it. What? That's pass interference. Holding. Oh, my God. They are killing me with that shit. And I had that nigga beat, bro. You got to air that bitch out when you got him beat like that. You can't let him, you got arm strength now, and you got the accuracy. You got to air that bitch out. He gon'.
The Gators are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Nigga ain't want to get it like he's supposed to.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When
Florida's
really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Throws to the wide.
No.
That
shit bad. Come on, switch to. Why y'all got this nigga running? They won't let me switch to him. Oh my God, bro. They will not let me switch to that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna think he was gonna. I thought he was gonna be open, man. He baited me on that shit. Cause it looked like he was gonna be open for me to get that bitch in there. Yes, I forced the shit out of it.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing
this super sprint pass kicker he got
early in the game.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route, and they're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Good job.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Y'all boys got to stop that, bro. Like, y'all not using y'all head, bro. Like, use your fucking head.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
These niggas are
And this
killing,
defense,
bro.
we know they present
You
a
gotta
lot
come
of
away with
challenges.
that,
You
bro.
can see it right there, man. They shrink
Wow,
windows fast.
You
They're
one
a
of my
top
best
25
receivers,
defense
bro. You
for a
gotta come
reason.
away with that
You
shit.
really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking down the middle.
What?
He falls incomplete, and that'll be the
Bro,
final play of the period.
Bro, they are holding me, bro. And it's certain niggas I play against that these motherfuckers hold me, bro. And Georgia's one of them, bro. I got that nigga burnt.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
What? Bro, they are giving him everything right now, bro. I can't get a motherfucking thing. Bro, this is basketball. You can call the timeout and stop momentum, but this shit ain't working. Ain't no momentum. We both on equal field. This shit is crazy.
That return man saw daylight the instant the ball
And this nigga kicker got a super leg. He beating that bitch back there every time.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Sending the offense back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Some early movement on the offensive line, and they'll walk.
Damn, man.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will
man,
take the penalty.
them boys.
Looks as if the defense
What? All I'm doing is changing the play.
All
I was about to say.
And the defense, with help from the officials, will push this offense back.
I'm like, all I'm doing is changing the play.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the
Jump.
Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
But I ain't gonna lie, they holding me right now. Like, my nigga got him, he put the ball out there. This nigga won't jump.
Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak.
I can't.
Called it again on second down.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing,
Didn't get it. Called it again on third down. I didn't get it. On fourth down, he subbed our running back, who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
We'll try this screen pass. That nigga be on them shits too.
Their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Makes the catch. It's Wall.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Bringing the heat. Looking to scramble. Caught close to the marker. It's Wall. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And the Gators are flying down the field. They'll try the right side. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got
I know. I have to look back and tell you that.
Now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls.
You got to wait.
Exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
That ain't even the running back that's supposed to be in the damn formation. That nigga there, man, I put all my upgrades on 33. That's my nigga.
Yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point of this defense.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Yeah, I thought that nigga was gonna be on that shit, but he's lurking over there. Like it's almost like he know every play I'm gonna do. He's going, like he's leaving the man open in the middle.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll off one deep down the left side.
What?
Makes the grab inside the 30.
That nigga that fast, bro? I should have let the computer just ran with him, because when I switched on to him, it was a wrap.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
28 to fucking 0, bro. This is crazy. Had a good ass game with Flaw and can't even duplicate that shit.
To go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Southern Miss is trailing right now,
but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach.
He got 99 speed, my dog.
It's a
touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Alabama. I can't get shit, bro.
We'll circle back if
I'm trying to figure out how to play a good ass game today. Then play this match today. This good ass game
tonight. Keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This
When you
nigga
play zone
killing
coverage,
me, bro.
you
You
got a
get
wide
hurt in
receiver
the
that's a
most
beast. It
oddest
becomes very,
moments,
very
my nigga.
difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside.
Like, damn, bro. Like,
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it
this
after
nigga's
just a
so fast, bro. Like, damn, by the time the ball get to my nigga, he there. He gotta be.
You're
How is
matching
he
him
not?
up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And this is dropped. Incomplete
Bro,
pass.
this shit is blowing me, bro. That's one of my best receivers, bro. And he got the sure hand
After
bag.
the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
I'm putting it out there.
He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and
I ain't gonna
forcing
lie.
the
At this
incomplete
point, I
pass.
gotta go for it.
Third and long
This nigga already
situations
whipping
are
my
really
ass.
hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield.
Yo,
You're under
whipping my
pressure. You
ass.
don't
I
have
can't
timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down.
I ain't even see, bro. I didn't even see that nigga, bro.
They get a sack at the 47.
Damn, bro. Upgraded his offensive line for what? Y'all boys cannot block, bro.
You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football.
Hey, what the fuck is going on?
Pressure, and there he goes down again.
Like, bro, he is calling the same fucking blitz, bro. Like it ain't the same play because you can't shoot. But that nigga's coming off the edge every time, bro.
Playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Man, y'all let me get it at the end of the fucking quarter. Boy, I got 234 yards with 3 picks, but I'm getting on slap.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Damn.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
Oh, my God, bro.
This first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Bruh, this game. Hey, the crazy part about that is how in the fuck, bro?
Off play action. Throws to the tight end.
And they call holding.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline that penalty.
And he declined it.
Happy with results of the play.
He's trying to be funny, motherfucker.
On first down, here comes
put that nigga in this fucking party. You trying to be funny, nigga? That bitch trying to be funny.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, circle was open. Circle was butt.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there.
And the crazy part about it, okay, I see. When I play it like that, and he's going to the strong side, he's loading the strong side, he's still playing that bitch to the weak side.
Against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what.
Oh my God, bro! Yeah. Let's get out of this and back into the shot, man. We want to spread in the guy again. Power.
Run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And as he throws, he's got him. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on
like, bro, and his medium throw accuracy is in the 90s, bro.
Defense was locked
that is
great job defending the pass.
80 something.
To the air, it's Etienne. It's complete on the right side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That's crazy, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep.
Let me see what I can do, bro.
And they take
We're talking about that nigga 99 speed. Yeah, damn, let me see what I can do.
Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes
I can't scope where I
can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry.
Why this nigga doing shit on purpose, bro? I don't like this shit. You see this pissing me
The
off.
defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Tell this niggas, bro.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the ball's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding.
This is killing me though, bro. Like this almost like this is no every play you don't
for the
run,
offense.
Unless it just be I'm trash as fuck.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Looking for a deep man. Spreads it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Wants to go up top.
What?
Off for the 4th time today. He'll be stopped, but not.
Yeah, I knew it. That's crazy. Got my ass whooped.